Hello, we are back at the allotment. Well, it's just me actually. So today is the 10th. I haven't been here for a little while. Nearly a couple of weeks, so I didn't come down last weekend. I think it was the end of December the last time I was down. Get that sun. So I could take the sun out of your eyes and put it in mine instead. I have been down here a little while, not too long. I've made a start on just getting these wires in over on the little tree area, and I've had a little helper with me. Not my own child, but one of the other allotment holders' little ones, so I didn't want to start filming straight away. But I have got 4 wires up. I don't know if actually you can see them, but there's 4 going along from here to the other side. And I've got my bird feeder up there in the background. And previously mentioned, little fella, he helped me put the bird food in there. So he's excited to see if he sees any birds up here on his trips to the allotment. So yeah, I've got 4 up there. I need to do that side and the one that I stood in front of. So that's what I am doing currently. We'll let you know how we get on. And then I'm going to just pin some of these branches down on the 2 trees. Mainly the pear tree and the cherry tree. While I'm up here today, I might do the plum tree if I've got time. We'll see what we get to, but I'm going to set you up on the tripod just while I put these wires up, because there's not really much to see, and let you know what I get up to today. So I've now got all of these wires up, so I've got wires on all 3 sides, and I'm just going to try and tie down this pear tree and hope that his little middle branch here, this one, can you see that one? That spindly little thing grows up a bit more to become his kind of central trunk. So in the meantime, I'm going to tie these down a bit just to start them on the right track along this bottom piece of wire. Then hopefully the middle one sorts itself out and ends up slightly more impressive than currently he is. I've no idea. What is this? Soft twist ties. We don't want anything too harsh to tie them down with. And I think generally what you're going to do, do not use this as a guide because I have absolutely no idea, is I'm just going to pin them down. I don't think I'm going to pin the end down too far. I might even actually hold him up a little bit just so that he gets a bit more growth on him, because I think once they're horizontal they don't grow too much anymore. And he still needs to grow, as does this one, to reach the end. And then hopefully this one will kind of grow up, and when he gets to about here I can cut him and he should create a new set of branches. So failing that, I might be able to make a little nib somewhere on him and hope he sort of shoots a new branch out. But that's all I can do with him at the minute. I'm thinking I'm going to have a little look at the cherry tree next, which is behind you. So can we see the cherry tree from there? I can't do much of the cherry tree because of the time of year, but I can probably because I'm going to fan train this one, so he will go out kind of like this. So I'm going to need to put some canes up for him. I might put the canes on and just leave the tree itself to kind of do its thing. That is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and get the canes from out of the greenhouse. That's where I put them, and I'll do the same for the plum tree. And I think get the canes on so that at least I can start training them, and then if there's any trimming to do I can do that then. I think it's springtime, spring and autumn I can do those. So I'm going to go get the canes and some cable ties. So the plan is I'm going to put 1 cane down this bottom piece, and then I'm going to put a number of canes kind of back up to the centre, just sort of 2 more I think, probably 1 to here, 1 to the top, and I think what that will do is give me plenty of space to then sort of fan these pieces out and for everything to kind of reach something where I can position it. So I'm going to do that this side. Right, and then I think what I'm kind of left with is something that looks a little bit more now like I can actually shape it into a kind of fan, if that makes sense. Right, what have we got? Let's chop some pieces of this. See what I mean? Because now I've kind of got more spots where I can actually kind of attach things to it. You can kind of go down there. You can start this one. So if they get a bit longer, I can kind of tie them in a little bit better, I think. But I'm happy with that. Right, let's have a little try over at the other side on the plum side. And at least if we can get the canes in. I kind of feel like I've potted along and done quite a bit then. And then I'm going to plant up the primroses and the viola, because I absolutely did not do those. Because I was in a mood last time I was here. Right, let's spin round and let's do the plum side. Although I don't think we could really tie him in other than maybe just pushing him back a bit towards the wires. We'll see. And then I think what I'm going to do with this one here is just kind of pin him backwards a little bit. Because again, I can't do much in the way of trimming anything. So I'm just going to kind of pin him back and leave him to do his little thing and see what he shoots over spring, I'm guessing. And then make a decision on what I'm going to chop off and what I'm going to kind of tie in a bit further. So there's not a whole lot I can do with this one at the minute. Funny story. Remember I put all this stuff all over the primroses, or the garlic water and all of this, because the slugs really like them and they ate the two that I put over there? Not the case. As it turns out, I actually just planted those primroses somewhere different to where I thought I had. So when I went to check on them and they were gone, they weren't gone, they just were never there. They're perfectly happily growing over there in one of the berry bush beds. So, I'm going to plant out the rest of the primroses. I'm probably not going to do the violas today. I've actually just popped those into the greenhouse because I'm just not going to have that much time. I've been up here a couple of hours already, although I didn't obviously get filming straight away because I had my little extra helper up here and I thought it wasn't fair to get him on camera. So, I'm going to plant these ones out, however. And get these in this little bed here. You know what, let's make a bigger hole. And then I will probably be heading home because I am hungry and I most certainly need a coffee. Let's plant you all nice and close together. I like things quite close together, which the plants probably don't like, but I tend to always do things in little clumps of 3 as well. I don't know why. I just think it looks better. I'm actually really pleased that I got these tree wires and everything in. I thought they were going to be a real pain and they were actually nowhere near as bad as I thought they would be. And I'm happy that I got my little bird feeder up. I don't imagine any of the other allotment people will be happy about such things, but we like the wildlife. So this was just from Amazon, and my mum got it me for Christmas, along with the actual feeder pieces that hang on it. Got a new little spade for my birthday as well. That was last weekend, that's why I didn't come down here. A bit too close. Let's give you a little bit more space. Here we go. God, the soil is cold. So that is me done for today. Let me spin you around, you can see what I've done on this little area. So that is all this up. A few more little bits and pieces planted in here. Got all that there. I'm going to try and go around this side a bit because the sun is right behind this area. So we've got this piece here and the bird feeder up there. Cherry tree over on this side. Something's been having the best time ever digging in my nice soft compost and topsoil that I put over here. That is not how I left that. Look how lumpy that is. They've had the time of their lives. Cat poo galore, no doubt. Back over onto plot 1. I've still got the violas to plant out, which I will put out next time I come up. And I think, see, I had a thought. The rhubarb over on plot 1, it doesn't really have enough space, so I'm going to put it in here, which is the same place that I also put all of that mud that I was kind of generally ignoring in there, and all the rubbish. So I'm going to have to move all that. And then I'm going to put the rhubarb in there with the artichoke, because currently he is in a little bed. I say he, there's 3 of them over here on plot 1. So here's the greenhouse bits, some cauliflowers in there, I've just given them a water. The peas that have done nothing. Some flowers that Lily sowed about 300 years ago that have now grown through those pots and into the soil underneath. The violas that need to go out. Her bed that we did last time I was up here. And here's the rhubarb bed. So there are 3 crowns in there. 1, 2, sort of 3. One in the centre here and one in either of those corners. So I'm going to put those. I'm going to put those over on. Oh, it's very dark. There we go. Over on plot 2, because I think that is far more sensible. I say, in the meantime, that is me done for today. I won't be able to get back up now until next weekend, because of work and bits and pieces and the fact that it's still dark before 5. And we'll see what we get up to next weekend. I am about to order a polytunnel though for plot 2. So we'll have that to look forward to. Trying to put that up. Shut everything up for the day. Oh, this also came open. So there is also now mounds of mud everywhere in the greenhouse too. And again, no doubt a whole load of poo. So yeah, going to get a polytunnel on order and try and get that in over the next couple of weeks as well. I have a little list. I'll run you through my list next time when I come down, I think, because even I can't remember what's on it. Oh, for God's sake, look. They've had the time of their lives. There's half a tulip bulb there dug up. Look, they've been in here too. On this one. Cheers, cats. And that one. And that one. So the cats have had a great time over Christmas by the looks of things, digging in all my beds. So yeah, I'll be up next weekend. I'll be sure to record, and I'll let you know what I'm going to get up to. So I do have quite a big list of things that I want to get to, through over the next kind of 8 weeks really. So I'm going to go home, get some seeds sowed this afternoon, make a little start on those. And other than that then, I'm going to have a Sunday off to relax and chill and I'll be back with you in a week. Thank you very much for watching, so it is really appreciated, and yeah, we'll see you soon.